Osho's missing property, the legal battle over his estate. Welcome to today's episode of Dystopia News, where we explore the mysteries and controversies of the past. Today, we're delving into the life of Osho Rajneesh, the controversial spiritual leader whose teachings of love, free expression, and radical freedom attracted millions of followers worldwide. But behind the mysticism and meditation lies a shadowy tale, one of missing property, legal disputes, and the fight over his vast estate after his death. In this video, we'll look at the legal battles that followed Osho's passing and the mysteries surrounding his fortune. What happened to Osho's property? Stay tuned to find out. To understand the controversy, let's first take a brief look at the man behind it all. Osho Rajneesh, born Chandra Mohan Jain in 1931, was a spiritual guru who became famous for his radical teachings. He challenged conventional ideas on meditation, sexuality, and authority, building a massive following, especially in the West. His followers, called Rajneeshs, believed that Osho was a living god, and his teachings became the cornerstone of a global movement. He founded several communes around the world, including a massive one in Pune, India, and later, the infamous Rajneeshpuram in Oregon, USA. But as his influence grew, so did the controversies surrounding him. In the early 1980s, Osho's influence reached new heights with the creation of Rajneeshpuram, a vast commune in Oregon that attracted thousands of followers. But as the commune expanded, it ran into serious legal issues, culminating in Osho's deportation from the United States in 1985 after being convicted on immigration charges. The government of the United States quickly closed in on Osho and his followers. After his arrest, the commune's future was left uncertain, and that's when the real questions about Osho's missing property began. After Osho's deportation in 1985, things began to unravel for his estate. The Rajneeshpuram commune was disbanded, and Osho's property became the subject of fierce legal disputes. But the real intrigue starts when we look at what happened to his fortune after he died in 1990. Osho's wealth was vast, generated through book sales, lectures, and his followers' donations. But after his death, there was confusion and infighting over the control of his assets. A few years later, it was revealed that large portions of his fortune were unaccounted for, and some of his followers questioned whether his assets had been misappropriated by those close to him. One of the most significant battles was over the Osho ashram in Pune, which remains an important part of his legacy. After his death, the leadership of the Osho International Foundation in the United States sought control of the ashram and its assets. However, this led to a legal tug-of-war between his followers, with many accusing those in charge of mismanagement and even embezzlement. Some of Osho's closest associates, including former Secretary Ma Anand Sheela, became embroiled in this legal chaos. Sheela had been a prominent figure in Osho's movement and was convicted for her involvement in a series of criminal activities in Rajneeshpuram, including the largest bioterrorism attack in U.S. history. But what role did she play in the handling of Osho's estate after his passing? Despite the disputes, the Osho International Meditation Resort in Pune remains operational today, though it's controlled by a different group than the one initially linked to Osho. Over the years, accusations have surfaced that portions of Osho's wealth were either lost or siphoned off by individuals with control over the estate. The mystery remains, did Osho's wealth disappear into the pockets of those managing his estate? Was there intentional mismanagement, or did the property simply become tangled in legal battles and shifting control? We may never know the full truth. Osho's teachings still influence millions of people around the world today, but the story of his wealth and property remains clouded in controversy. Could the truth about Osho's missing property reveal darker secrets about the people he trusted most? Perhaps the legacy of Osho isn't just about meditation or freedom. It's about how power, money, and influence can distort even the most enlightened ideals. As we reflect on the fate of Osho's estate, we're reminded of the powerful intersection of spirituality, money, and legal conflict. The Osho case serves as a cautionary tale of how even the most well-meaning movements can be derailed by greed and power. If you enjoyed this exploration into Osho's missing property, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on this case in the comments below. What do you think happened to Osho's fortune? Could it have been hidden away, or was it mismanaged in the chaos that followed his passing? Let me know your thoughts.